In the history of concealed carry, I don't know if any one firearm has ever made the impact that the Sig P365 has. Now, some of you out there have been around for a while, and you're well aware that I have owned a Sig P365 and I sold it. Some of the first batch of guns, not generation, because there was one generation, there were just rolling changes, but the first batches had some issues with strikers and triggers being dead. Now, I sold my gun even though it was perfect through 1,700 rounds because I thought, what if a striker breaks? What if the trigger's dead? If I ever needed that firearm to save a life. And so the doubt just made me sell the gun. I took a lot of heat for that. Your gun was perfect, why'd you sell it? Same reason I've sold about 45 other perfect guns in the last 4 years. So I decided to go ahead and grab another one. Now the serial number on my first one was 1179, I believe. This one is approaching 400,000. From the looks of it here on YouTube as well as the forums, Sig pretty much has their stuff together and these things are running much better, at least without catastrophic failures. Now I understand there are some break-in periods expected and that type of thing, so I'm hoping I don't have problems with mine, all right? I have had it out of the box and I've been dry firing a little bit, but I wanted to show you all my first shots through it. Empty mag, empty chamber. Right now I just have the extended and the flush fit 10 rounders. I will get some 12 rounders though because I really like that for carry when you need it. Obviously guys, one attribute with the Sig P365 is going to be the capacity to size ratio. I mean, the thing hides behind your hand. It's absolutely puny, and the fact that you can have 11 rounds in a carry gun that size is awesome. There are other attributes to this gun that I appreciate, and I'm going to talk about those while I'm reloading magazines. For now though, I'm going to shoot it, see if this thing runs reliably. Try some headshots at 10 yards. Guys, one of the attributes of the 365, I'd forgotten, you know, since it's been a couple of years. Man, is that thing shootable. People talk about it being snappy. I don't get it. That thing shoots as well as a PPQ to me. You know, and a PPQ is a bigger, heavier gun, but combination of the ergos, the construction, I don't know, but I'm just telling you, to me, it does not shoot violently whatsoever. I wanted a pretty good clip at those. Let's go take a look at the target and see where those headshots ended up. Look like they're all pretty good. Now, mind you, those are the first 20 rounds I put through a 365 in almost 2 years. I'm going to show you the trigger on this thing in just a minute, guys. I'm blown away. There are the headshots all inside of the zone, and then there are my first 10. So off to a good start for sure. I think that shows the shootability of this little gun, which most people will agree, it's definitely shootable, you know, for being such a tiny gun. It really is. While I'm here, I'm going to show you guys the trigger. Now, you guys know I'm not some trigger snob who believes that a trigger's got to be 3 pounds to be able to shoot it well. I think it's training, but I'll tell you this right now, there's no way this trigger's 5 pounds. No way. Clean take up. There's no crunch, grit, grime, garbage whatsoever. It's clean, and the break is awesome. My first 365 was good. This trigger is exceptional. Let's shoot it some more. Back at 25 yards now, C-zone silhouette with the flush base plate. See how we do. Missed the first one left, missed the last one right. Definitely my fault. I think sometimes people forget just how shootable this little gun is. Those definitely were my shots, my problems there on those bad shots. Guys, the group is just right of center, but the other 8 rounds are in a fist-size group from 25 yards. I'll take that out of a tiny little gun like this. The other thing that comes standard with the P365 that is definitely to be appreciated, not overlooked, are the night sights. These x-rays are just awesome to me. You can see how great that green shows up. And I've actually have started to transition toward the green. I used to think that the orange was better as my eyes aged, but I don't know why. The green, man, that shows up really, really well to me. Forward, rear cocking serrations, low profile, low drag, great trigger. There are a lot of attributes to the 365 that make it conducive to carry, besides being tiny with a good capacity, all right? You know, the issues that Sig had there originally with the strikers and the dead triggers, that was a problem, guys, and I'll be honest, that was a big problem with me because those were catastrophic failures. Those were potentially deadly if I pull a gun to defend human life and my gun doesn't work. Something that I can do with remedial action. Every gun has those now and then. Whether you ride the slide, hit the mag release, whatever, you can tap, rack, bang, and fix most issues. The only remedial action for dead triggers, dead strikers, is throwing a gun at the bad guy, and I don't think we want to resort to that. So I'm going to shoot a little bit more and get wrapped up in just a few. I am fully expecting in the comments to have people ask me if I'm crazy for shooting 200 rounds at a time where ammunition is short and really expensive if you can find it. Well, here's my reply. I'm an American. I'm a citizen of the United States of America, and we have a Second Amendment, and if I'm going to carry my gun every day, I want to make sure I can use it, whether it's this one, the Glock 48, the 19, the Ruger LCP, whatever you guys carry. Hoarding ammunition and never training is dumb. It's dumb. If the crap hits the fan and things go sideways, are you going to be ready to use your gun? Or are you going to say, well, I've got a lot of ammunition, and you think that's going to take care of the problem? We obviously know that it's not going to. So I'm balancing it. I'm still going to go to the range and practice with whatever guns I plan to carry, and then I'm also going to stockpile just a little bit. But having 3,000-4,000 rounds stored away and never going to the range, guys, I just think you're doing yourself a disservice. That's just my opinion. All right, so my final thoughts on my second Sig P365. I'll be honest, guys, I'm more impressed with this one than I was the first one. If you shoot a lot, you can feel quality in any gun. Just the way the slide reciprocates, the way the gun functions, the way the slide runs in your hand. Guys, this thing is just perfect. It's so smooth. The lockup is really, really nice. Whatever Sig did to improve these guns from the first batch till now, kudos Sig, you did it right. This gun just screams quality, and man, is it shootable. It's absolutely shootable. It's everything you could ask for in a carry gun, and I'm definitely pleased, guys. I'm so excited to have another one here. You guys know I love the concept of the 365 from the beginning. I was just concerned with the way Sig handled some of the initial issues. I sold my gun, but I did say I'd like to see him get it worked out and have this gun sell like crazy, and I would like to get my hands on one again. So I did. I got my hands on another one, and I couldn't be more happy. Let me know down below if you guys have any experience with the 365, if my opinion has swayed or dissuaded you from getting one or not. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys came over when I had the initial 365. Some left when I sold it, some stayed. So I appreciate that long-term support. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the 365. Take care.